Let me help you determine whether your hair is dry or damaged. If you're new to my channel and if you're not, welcome back. Mike. I'm a hairdresser, a L'Oreal colour specialist, a makeup fan and a skincare lover. In today's film, I will be showing you how you can check whether your hair is dry or is it damaged. Also, I'll be telling you the difference between dry hair and damaged hair. So if you want to sit with me on this hairdressing 101 lecture, then you better keep on watching. What is the story, everyone? In today's film, we are discussing dry versus damaged hair. So what is the difference between dry and damaged hair, and how can you easily find out for yourself whether your hair is dry or is it damaged? Because I find like this is a #1 mistake when it comes to picking out hair care, because people automatically presume that their dry hair is damaged, but there's a huge difference between dry hair and damaged hair. So let's start with dry hair. Dry hair is hair that its porosity is quite high. And hair porosity is the ability for hair to absorb moisture and oils and minerals, as well as retain that moisture in the hair. When the hair is porous or dry, it's very much an external damage of the hair cuticle. So the hair cuticle scales are lifted and the hair just feels dry and porous. So dryness of your hair can be caused by sun, by wind, by chlorine, by salted water, some chemical treatment, as well as electrical products. So straightening your hair, blow drying your hair, coloring your hair, swimming in the sea, swimming in chlorine, and not looking after your hair correctly will cause the porosity of your hair to be quite high. The cuticle scales are going to be lifted, and that's going to give you dry hair. Also, porosity can be hereditary, so it can run in your family. So you can have naturally porous dry hair, which not many people know. You can actually just have dry hair naturally. Also, depending on your hair texture, your hair can be very dry, and most hair that is naturally curly frizzy would be a lot more porous naturally. When hair is porous or dry, it cannot retain moisture. So what we need to do is we need to bring that moisture back into the hair. So when your hair is dry, you want products that nourish the hair and not strengthen it. So protein is not good for dry hair. Now, how will you determine whether your hair is dry or porous? That is very, very easy. So you guys, I am gonna show you how you can check at home whether your hair is dry or porous. Right, you guys, so I'm here with my assistant today, and it's just gonna be easier for me to show you how to carry out porosity test on your own hair. Basically, what you want to do is you want to take a small strand of your hair, right? So we're just gonna take this strand of hair here, and we're gonna clip the rest back. And literally what you want to do is you want to run your fingers down the hair shaft and feel the hair. So if your hair is gonna feel anywhere, let's say lumpy or gritty, that means your hair is porous. So when I'm running my fingers through her hair, I can feel that her hair is actually not porous at all. It just feels slightly bit gritty on the ends. Right, thank you, we'll come back to you soon. Now also, I'm going to check the porosity or the dryness of my own hair. First of all, I am going to take a strand of hair here. So this is my brown hair that is quite healthy, and I'm literally just going to run my fingers through it and see how my hair feels. And it actually feels really, really good. Now my hair does feel slightly bit gritty on the ends, which is normal. 90% of people will have that grittiness, especially if you've long hair on the ends. So also you want to check if your hair is anywhere swollen in parts. So if your hair feels swollen, that means it's also dry. Now, just to be fair, I am also going to check the blonde side of my hair. So I'm just going to clip that away, because as we all know, blonde hair, you'd think that blonde hair would be dry, wouldn't you? So let me just feel that part of my hair. And just like the other side, it just feels slightly bit gritty on the ends. But overall, my hair is not dry. You'd know straight away when you run your fingers through it that you can feel that nearly gritty effect. If your hair cuticles feel smooth, that means the scales are not lifted. And that's simply how you check professionally whether your hair is porous and dry. Right, you guys, let's talk about damaged hair. Damaged, or as I would refer to it, sensitized hair, is hair that has been damaged internally. So we actually have the damage inside of the hair. So the damage is more internal than external. So dryness is external and damage is internal. Sensitized or damaged hair is usually caused by heavily colored hair. So if you've been coloring your hair, you haven't been looking after it, you overlap the color and let's say you're putting a lot of blonde into it and you're not using bond strengthening systems that would actually protect the bonds in the hair, your hair is 90% sensitized. So even looking by my hair, I can tell you that this side of my hair is probably sensitized. So sensitized is damaged hair and sensitized hair needs protein. So sensitized damaged hair needs strengthen. So let's not confuse the two of them. If you've dry hair, you need nourishment. If you have sensitized damaged hair, you need protein. So basically, damaged hair is hair that's been chemically damaged by color. Now you can very easily check the hair sensitivity or elasticity yourself. So I'm gonna bring back my assistant Vanessa. I'd say Vanessa's delighted that she's on my YouTube channel. And basically, what we want to check is how well the hair stretches. Hair in a good condition will stretch for 1/3 of its length and it will return to its natural shape. If the hair stretches and it doesn't go back to its previous shape, that means it's heavily sensitized. And if you stretch it and it breaks, that means you really need to look after your hair. So what you want to do is you want to take a small strand of hair, so even smaller than this. You literally just want a few strands of hair. And the first things first, you want to dampen it down. Why? Because we're checking internal bonds of the hair and not the external. So we all know that the water is going to break the hydrogen bonds and we're really checking the other bonds that are in the hair. And you literally just see that's even too much hair. You literally just want a few strands so you can stretch it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my fingers into it and I'm literally just gonna, so we can see how the hair stretches. So see all this, see how the hair has not gone back to its natural shape? That means that the hair is sensitized. So what Vanessa needs, she needs protein in her hair. Now, so I'm gonna carry out the same test on my hair just to show it to you. So we know that my hair is not dry, it's not porous, but is it sensitized? Guys, imagine I pulled the hair and it snapped off. I'd be taken. Right, and I'm gonna take a little bit of blonde hair as well. And trust me, I did not do that prior to this film, so I don't know what the result of this is gonna be. Right, so I'm gonna spray this part of my hair. So this is my brown hair. Now I'm looking in the mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm literally just pulling the hair and the hair is returning to its natural shape, is it? Yeah. So I mean, this side of my hair is not sensitized. So see, I'm pulling at it and it's returning. So this side of my hair is neither dry or sensitized. Hoo-hoo, lucky me. That's what looking after your hair does to you. You don't have sensitized or dry hair. Now, let's check this side and the truth shall be told, right? Please don't snap off. Now 90% this side is probably sensitized because it is blonde. Okay, it is stretching. It's slightly not coming back. So I mean, it is not the worst. It is definitely sensitized, but it's not heavily sensitized. So now this side of my hair is definitely sensitized. I mean, it is lightened, so there's definitely some sort of sensitivity damage done to the internal layer of my hair, but it's not in its worst state. However, this side is perfectly fine. Right, you guys, so when it comes to dry hair is porous, and porous hair is hair that the cuticle scales are lifted, so it is external damage of the hair cuticle, and it can be caused by sun, wind, it can be caused by swimming in the sea, swimming in chlorine, heat straightening tool, and chemical treatments. Also, it can be hereditary or natural. When you have dry, porous hair, your hair needs nourishment. When it comes to damaged, sensitized hair, that hair needs protein to be strengthened and it is an internal damage within a hair itself. Sensitized hair doesn't have elasticity, and when you stretch it, it does not go back to its natural shape. So basically, you guys, this is the difference between dry and damaged hair. And make sure when you're checking your hair to be able to determine whether your hair needs nourishment or protein. Obviously, you can have dry and sensitized hair at the same time, and there's hair ranges for that. But loads of people do mistake that they have dry hair and it is not sensitized, and they go ahead and use protein. And too much protein in the hair is not good either. Anyways guys, thank you for watching today's film. I hope you found this film rather interesting, helpful and useful. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also check out my other social media. And of course you guys, please take care. Bye.